Hey guys, David here with Glory Hills Homestead. So today we have some exciting news. We're going to get our 10 Breese or called Breese chickens. They are a form of the Breese chicken that comes from France. They were introduced to the United States in 2011, imported from over here. However, the chickens that I'm getting are from, I think, South Carolina, Breese Farms. I don't really like the experience of buying chickens from Breese Farms because they said they were going to be delivered in August or July, but it's August now and we're just now getting them. So I know the demand is very high on them right now. That's why Holly and I decided to go ahead and invest the money into buying the 10 chickens. Is because the demand's so high. So they're a dual purpose bird. Their meat quality is said to be the best in the world, as well as they lay about 260 plus eggs a year. So not bad on the egg laying, but primarily the reason why we're breeding them is for the meat purpose and also to sell them to other individuals. So yeah, we are excited about this new chapter on the homestead, and we will keep you guys in the loop of how things go. Okie doke, so we just got the 10 Breese chickens. They're in the box right next to me, right down there. So it says on the package that they were shipped the day of hatchery. So it says the day of hatchery was 7/31. So we're going on 48 hours now that they haven't had any water or anything of that nature. I did pay extra for shipping, priority shipping, so it should have been overnight. Now why it wasn't overnight, who freaking knows, and I'm not too happy about that, but I guess it is what it is. We'll see if they're all still alive. I'm really hoping that they are. But again, so we got these Breese chickens for the meat quality so that they could replace the Cornish cross chickens that we usually get every year for our family. Eventually we're going to grow up our herd and our flock, and we'll be doing 80 to 90 chickens every year. That's our goal. Because again, we like to know what's inside of our chickens, what we feed them, what they're pretty much made of, the quality, all that good jazz. And what I really challenge our viewers to do is find out what is in your food, right? The food that you eat is going into your body, which is one of the most important things to me, is my body. My relationship with Jesus Christ is first and foremost my body, because I provide for my family, and if I don't take care of myself, then my family suffers from that. And what I mean by know what's in your food, know what you're putting in your body, is what is the plants grown in? Is it grown in Miracle Grow with all these herbicides and pesticides and all the bad crap that the food industry is putting in the foods these days, or growing the food in? Is your beef, your hamburger that you're eating, does it have all the antibiotics and shots and just again crap that they're putting in these cows? That thick juicy steak, is it grown on a farm out in the middle of nowhere, say rural wherever, right, on grass and hay? Or is it fed just pellets and just grain and doesn't have free choice hay and grass to go around and just grow naturally? Are you getting chickens that are pumped full of hormones, growth hormones, to make them grow really big and fat? Or are you getting local chickens that are fed grain and either organic or just they know exactly what's going in it? Guys, we are coming to a time where a war is coming, right? There's already a war going on spiritually in the world right now. If you guys are in on it and you know what's going on right now, then right? But there's a lot of evil people out there there trying to hurt good people like us. And I say us as in myself, my wife, my family, and just good, upstanding American citizens. Know what you're putting in your body. It's super important, because you know what? You want to be strong. You'll find that these sicknesses that are going around, you know, a lot of them stem from food. A lot of them stem from not having a good immune system. Why? Because the stuff that the food industry is putting in the food. It all boils back to it. Yes, it comes down to the whole proteins and electrons and neutrons and all that stuff that's in your body, but it all stems from what is going in your mouth, going down to your stomach, and getting absorbed into your stomach, and the whole anatomy behind it. So being that I'm going on this little rampage, I know for a fact that every ingredient I feed these chickens, being the oats, the wheat, the dried distiller grain, the sorghum, it is all grown here in the state of Oklahoma. Well, one cool thing is I'm supporting local business. I'm supporting the state that I live in. In turn, what you're doing is you're knowing the people that you're working with. You're supporting good ethics. You're supporting good farmers. Not these big feed plants. As one of the YouTubers that we watch says, the checkerboard plants. You know, because then what you're going to have is, you know, here this last year, well, it came out that the food that the chickens were eating were preventing them from laying eggs. Now, whether that was true or not, and it was ever proven, I don't know. It kind of all fizzled out. Now I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but not meaning to. I just think it's kind of strange, you know. All the chickens stopped laying eggs around the same time. That is weird, right? We've had chickens, for a better part of almost 7 years now, 6 years. We've had eggs the whole time. So again, know what you're feeding your animals, know what you're putting in your body, live healthy, happy lives. You know, if you love Christ, then you know the joy and happiness that comes from your faith in Him, your constant walk with Him every day. So we love you guys. We'll keep you guys updated on these chickens. Stay tuned. Okie doke. So we got all 10 chickens right here. They're super cute little guys. Oh, there we go. They look like a regular chick. So eventually they're supposed to get blue feet. And they're going to be an all white chicken. Now, don't know when that's supposed to happen, but it's supposed to happen. So now we're going to give them their electrolyte drink and put them in their little brooder. So that's how our brooder's kind of set up right now. Again, we're going to put some water in there, some food, stuff for them, so that they can thrive. But aren't they so cute? Yeah.
Hi guys, leakage, a new, what is that?
Orpingtons.
Orpingtons.
We're gonna get some more Orpingtons for our Orpington yard.
Yeah, that's
They were here Wednesday, and they said that if we come back on Friday, they'll be half off. So we're gonna get some Orpingtons. I wish we could get a lot more, but we're just gonna get Orpingtons today. But they have so many on sale. Okay, guys, we are back home. We got 6 little Orpingtons. They were listed as just like a mix of range of colors. Like they could be anything. They could be lavender. They could be buff. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm 99% sure these are chocolate Orpingtons, which is what I've been wanting. I've been looking for chocolate Orpingtons for like a long time. So I got 6 of them, and it works out good that we have the Breese brooder going right now, because they're all going to end up in the same yard, just with a half divider. So that yard will be like our heritage yard will be half Breese, half Orpingtons. So I'm gonna dip their beaks in my electrolyte drink mix that I make, which we've never had a chick die when they have this, ever. And we've gone through hundreds and hundreds of chicks. So I am going to be working on a resource here soon where you guys can gain access to that recipe, and then also just some tips and tricks we do that we've learned through the years raising chicks. So I'm gonna dip their beaks, get them put in the brooder, and yeah, I'm excited that we found some. I've been really wanting chocolate. We've never had chocolate. We've had lavender and a few buff, but never chocolate. So pretty excited about these. Hey, little babies. Hi.
Hey guys, so exciting thing is we just got these in for watering, and what ends up happening is you put the water on top, which I'll show you. You use a 1/4 drill bit, and then, and I forget what it's called, but it's another little drill bit that goes in and hollows it out. You put the little tube in, and then you tighten it down. And so you put it down lower to the bottom of the bucket. The reason being is the water will come in here and it'll push down ever so slightly and turn shutting off the water. So we're really excited about this purchase that we got, because we're gonna have out there to the meat birds, which is gonna turn into our Orpington yard. So we're gonna end up having hopefully about 50, 60
Yes,
Orpington
Taco, we hear
chickens,
you.
yes.
So this is what we've been using in here. I know it looks really gross, but we actually clean and scrub it out every single day. And that's what it looks like.
Holly scrubs it out.
That's true. I scrub it every single day. And so it's clean every morning and it looks like a pond by the evening, which is why we're really excited for this, because meat birds do drink so much water. We're gonna add a few more of these buckets out here for them. See, spray honey sieve, she does not like it. She's like, nope. Gracie loves it though. That's not Honey's thing. Oh, you're getting me wet. Hi, Honey. Want some water?
Okay, doke, guys, so now we're getting ready to kindle our eggs. So we've had these eggs started since July 17th, so we're on day 16. It takes 21 days for an egg to fully process and to hatch. So day 21 is the hatching day. So again, we're getting ready to kindle them, and you'll see kind of what they look like. We'll explain it through the process and how it goes.
You can tell right away. That's about the size of the air pocket you want to see right now. And right here, this big dark spot is the baby chick. When they're this big, you really don't always get to see movement. But if you see a bunch of healthy veining like this one has, then you know it's good. We have a few questionable eggs in here. See, this one is not what it should be right now. So that egg did not make it, which we kind of thought it was a bad egg last time we checked, and so we marked it and put it back, and so now we can confirm that this is a bad egg that didn't make it. So all those you want to set aside, because they can spoil inside the machine and ruin the ones that are living. So obviously this one is a bad egg, and we had marked that one. A really good
That's
one.
a very good egg.
See, here you can see really easily the healthy veining. That's all. Oh, you saw some movements. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but oh, there's a good movement. So that's a nice, strong, healthy baby. That one's a tiny little bird, but it's doing good. Now the darker ones are kind of harder to see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that one developed.
Yeah, it is. It's moving.
Really?
Yeah. See it? See it moving?
Yeah. Sure enough. Late bloomer, probably.
So it looks definitely on the smaller side. So part of why we're doing Orpingtons in our, oh gross.
Did it ooze out?
Yeah. That's sad, poor little
I've
guy.
never seen something like that before. That's weird.
Right? Like, and it's weird that the bird developed to be that big.
Are you wanting to leave it in there?
No. If any of you guys have seen this before, it literally looks like a sap almost.
Kind of hold it off. So like, there you go.
But let us know if you know what that is. We thought this one had a bloodline, but the bird developed a lot more than what it was last time.
That's what I said. Are you sure it is dead? It moved.
Well, it's rocking when I turn it. I don't know if it's moving on its own.
Just leave it alone. We'll see.
How it's turning when I twist it tells me that it's dead, though. That's floating.
Yeah.
So part of why we're doing Breese and Orpingtons in our heritage yard, that was so crazy, it's so clear, is because Orpingtons always have really light colored eggs and it's much easier to candle them.
Is that all of them?
1, 2, 3. So we're gonna get like 11.
Hey guys, I just want to pop in at the end of this video. I want to let you know that we're super excited to announce that we're going to have an in-person workshop on how to process chickens, meat bird specific. It's very limited on how many people we can have at this workshop. There's going to be a breakfast, which is going to be really cool, as well as we're going to show you the step-by-step process on how to butcher a chicken, whether you want it in the rotisserie style or you want to part it out with the breasts and the thighs and all that good jazz. If you guys want to be in person but you guys can't come, that is fine. So what we're going to do, Holly and I talked about it, we're going to film an in-depth process on how to butcher the chicken, being how to part it out with the breast, the wings, the thighs, the drums, and also we're going to teach you how to do like a rotisserie style chicken. Again, it'll be an in-depth process of how to butcher, and that's fine. We'll have that a little bit later that you guys can purchase that online, and again, it'll be a good way to learn how to butcher a chicken. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Remember, you guys are loved, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.